Hey y'all, Rob the American here, and welcome to Tales of Manchester and Watches. Alright y'all, I am a man on a mission, and speaking of mission, we are heading over to the Omega boutique because I've heard a rumor that they have just received the new Speedmaster First Man in Space. So I'm trying to get over there right now while I get my paws on it, and I'm going to share that with y'all. A really good hands-on, so I hope you'll stick around. All right, y'all, success. We got some quality time with that watch. Wow. So the year 1962, an astronaut, Wally Schirra, took his own personal Omega into space. And this watch has been reimagined for a new generation. It's a brushed and polished 39.7 millimeter stainless steel case with a black aluminum bezel with a tachometer with the iconic dot over the 90. Omega's done something very interesting to me. In order to replicate the tone of the original watch from the 1960s, which had a Hesalite crystal on top, this one has a sapphire crystal for today's modern watch wearers that mimics the original crystal. And the whole crystal sits over a blue-gray dial that looks black in a lot of light, but has a very cool sheen to it. And of course, you've got the three small subdials. At 3 o'clock, you have the 30-minute recorder. At 6 o'clock, you've got the 12-hour recorder. And then at 9 o'clock, what do you have at 9 o'clock? Oh, the small seconds, of course. A vintage Omega logo has been applied on the dial as well as on the crown. And then when you flip it over, and in my haste and excitement, I forgot to film the back of the watch, has a seahorse medallion. And the inscription reads, let me read this to you so I get this right. It says, the first Omega in space, and October 3rd, 1962. Very cool. All right, let's talk specs. It's a 39.7 millimeter case, stainless steel, as I mentioned before, with a thickness of only 13.4 millimeters and a lug-to-lug of 48 millimeters. So it wears very well on the wrist. It's a master chronometer manual wind movement with a 50-hour power reserve. And it retails for 7,400 pounds or about 8,600 US dollars. I've been critical of Omega in the past because it seemed to me for a while they were putting out a lot of different versions of the Speedmaster Moonwatch. It just seemed like they were coming every other day. But this one, I think they got it just right. Between the legacy of the original and this new version and the size, the total package to me works very well. It's definitely worth trying on. So they have made something old new again that still looks old in the best sort of way. That's it for me today. Of course, we got a huge thank you to Paul and the rest of the gang at the Omega Boutique in St. Anne Square for giving us hands-on with this watch. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel, and by all means leave a comment down below on your thoughts on the new Omega Speedmaster First Man in Space, and join me again for some more watch talk. Y'all take good care.